Hey guys, it's Michelle and Marcela coming to you with ihelpmoms.com, where we are on a mission to talk to our experts about how to make motherhood easier, healthier, and happier. Today I want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, and it's often something that's really taboo to talk about in motherhood, but that's what we do here at ihelpmoms.com. So really, I remember, being pregnant with the first and being at breastfeeding classes and mommy and me classes and thinking like, man, this is not what I signed up for. I have dreams of my own. I have a career. I've got things I want to do. Being a mom is awesome. It's something that, I'm so grateful for. But in my mind, there was just more to the bigger picture than cooking, cleaning, laundry. And that is awesome. I think being a mom is the hardest and best job in the whole entire world. So I'm not taking anything away from that. But I'm just speaking for myself. I deep down felt, even when we met at breastfeeding class, there was something more out there for me. And I was dying in a desert to meet other moms that would say, yeah, I don't want to talk about breast milk anymore. I don't want to talk about a baby's fever. There's more, and we joke back and forth about it, but that's honestly how I felt. So I really wanted to connect other moms who maybe had that same sentiment, but it's unpopular to talk about, is how do we manage our own dreams as we step into motherhood?
The first question we always have to ask ourselves is, what do I want?
Yeah.
And the most successful, happiest, fulfilled mommies that I know, one, are clear about what they want to feel. So this is key.
Wow.
It's not what I thought my life was going to look like.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where we struggled.
I totally agree with you.
I think that's where we
struggled.
struggled.
You look at it on social media and you're like, this has got to be easy, and I'm not figuring it out that easy, right?
Listen, I remember when I had my son, I felt like an alien. I was like, how do I do this? Could somebody give me a list, like a bullet points to do this? So, because I was trying to figure it out from my head.
Yeah.
But we have to figure it out from our heart.
Yeah.
We have to figure out what it is we want our life to feel like. And then when you take it from there, then everything starts to flow.
That is amazing.
So the first thing is get clear on what you want it to feel like.
Yeah.
And then the next piece of that is you need to build an amazing support system.
Yeah.
We can't do this alone. We're not meant to do this alone. That's why there's something so powerful in the connection of when we find our tribe.
Yeah.
When we find those women that support us and that want to see us rise.
Yeah.
So building your tribe is the second component of that successful life.
I love this. I think this is such an interesting topic to talk about. There's so many times when you'll talk to another mom, you and I have really different lives. So what works for you doesn't work for me. And the G-force that works for me doesn't work for you. But I think sometimes when we're in those smaller, newer mom situations, in our communities, it's like you're constantly trying to ask someone who you may or may not agree with, or just fundamentally, philosophically parent like them or have the same environment. So this is why at ihelpmoms.com, we love talking to experts, mental health therapists, family counselors that have worked with hundreds to thousands of families to give you overarching insight into specifically what you're talking about, that support system. I remember looking at mommies and thinking how do they do this? But I have seen a huge difference between the moms that either have a mother that's there to help, a father that's there to help, an aunt, an uncle, a support system. I had to hire mine. I don't have family close to me, but these are the nitty-gritty things that moms don't talk about their success and happiness, right? In motherhood. So I'm so glad you're sharing this. So the next question I want to ask you is, how do we actually identify what we want? Sometimes that's the biggest question out there is, what do I want? How do I identify that? I think I called you a lot in the beginning asking you this question.
So the first thing to understand is your feelings are your GPS system. So our feelings are not good or bad. Our feelings are just designed to guide us. So whatever brings you joy, excitement, happiness, silliness, friskiness, you want more of that in your life.
Love it.
So let yourself gravitate towards those things that fill you up with joy. But not everybody is as disciplined or not everybody is in that space where everything in their life brings them joy.
Course.
And sometimes they're experiencing challenges.
Yep.
So what I teach my clients to do whenever they experience any type of frustration, any type of hardship, any type of struggle, is I tell them, pretend it's a turtle and like flip it on its backside. Underneath that frustration is your desire.
Interesting.
So when you take that frustration and you flip it over, there is your desire. So for example, you were having a morning and your child was disrespectful or rude, and you feel that yuckiness and like in the pit of your stomach. You're like, oh, that was horrible how he talked to me.
Yeah.
So you take that. So one, remember what I said, don't be reactive, right? So like you can stop for a second and feel it, and then take that and flip it over. And underneath that feeling, I don't like the way he treated me, is I like to be treated with kindness and respect. So identifying that helps moms move towards and create. And we are the architects of our lives.
1000%.
We are the visionaries of our family. So if I want a kinder, more respectful home, I am playing a crucial role in sharing that message with my family.
I love it. And you know what? This is so powerful. I was talking to a nurse the other day, and I remember 2 months ago, she was just drained. She was working night shift. She has 2 kids. Her husband travels a lot. The support system is kind of there, but it's a lot, you know? And I remember her saying, I want to switch to day shift. I want to be healthy, and I want to sleep again. I just met with her last Tuesday. She put in the job switch to get to days. She did that. She now works out with her sons, and I have never seen her so healthy and so happy because she turned that over and she said, this is what I want. How am I going to get what I want and what feels good to me? It was one of the most powerful transformations I've ever witnessed, and I just loved every minute of it.
So after working with people for as long as I've been working, people will spend so much time and energy talking about what they don't want, talking about the struggle and the suffering, and it's like this never-ending hamster wheel. It's actually like quicksand. There's no end to it.
Wow.
People think that, well, let me get it off my chest. Let me tell you what's wrong, and let me talk about the problem because I need to get it out there. But what they are not realizing is their words have power. And so wherever you are guiding your words, you are creating your life. So when you stop to actually identify what it is you want, and it comes from, ooh, I love that. Oh, that's so much fun. Ooh, that excites me too. That doesn't feel good, so I can flip it and I know what it is I want.
Yeah.
When we get clear on what we want, first in our words, then our actions will follow.
I have to be completely honest with our audience today. I met with Marcela a year ago, and she walked me through the same progression of mindset of figuring out what I really wanted. And I remember being so frustrated. And we're friends, we're business partners. I mean, there's so much intertwined in our life, but I remember coming back, I'm like, I'm really frustrated with Marcela. Like, I didn't get the answer I wanted of the quick fix. Like, what did I want? So I took the leap of faith over the last year, and I listened to these words. And I will tell you, it's hard to listen to that when you think it's just kind of hooey and you want that fast answer and you think she's just a beam of positivity. And I remember thinking like, I used to think she was skipping over my feelings. I used to think she wasn't listening to me talk about the things that were really hurting in my life. And I had something so painful happen to me. And I remember wanting her to help me deal with that pain. And all she said to me was, rise like a phoenix. And I'll never forget that. And I took the leap of faith to focus on the people I want, the things I want, the type of family I want, instead of the friends I didn't want to be around, the things about my kids I didn't want to be around, the things about my husband that I wasn't liking. I have completely transformed the power of my thinking. And it's not about thinking positive. It's literally about shifting your focus, because so much of the world, I was at a dinner on whatever night and every single woman was talking about the negative things in her life, and I just left. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I do that now. If I see a group of women that are gonna be together and it's already kind of kicking off to like the downside of things, and I'm like, okay, I'm out. Like, this is not where I want my energy radiating to be. And just changing that focus and making the action steps match what you really want has changed my own life. And I just want to encourage you guys, take the leap of faith, write out what you want, feel what you want, and go after it, and your life is going to change. So thank you, my friend. Until next time, if you like this message and you want more, make sure that you subscribe, you follow us, and you get our notifications for our next show. All right, guys, thanks for being with us. Bye-bye.